Hello friends, two important transits of planets already taken place back to back. Mercury on 24th and Mars on 27th October. Mars transits to your 7th house and remains there up to 7th December. Mercury is already there from 24th October and remains there up to 23rd November. Mars governs 7th house and 12th house of Taurus ascendants. So it is positive to have Mars in your 7th house for your marriage, married life or spouse. Both Mars becomes powerful in the 7th house as it is its own house. But still, you have negative influences from Rahu, Ketu and Saturn for the 7th house. Means your marriage or married life or spouse and similar long-term relationships even you are not married officially. So only a little progress on that. Mercury only supports to the unmarried people to get married, but not for married people to continue their married life well. But as the Lord of the 11th house, Jupiter exalted from 18th October and exerts you positive influences for your income and social affairs. That will help you to grow your income and make it more consistent. Jupiter exalts up to 5th December. Because Jupiter exalts in your 3rd house and it aspects the 11th house. But retrogrades from 11th November 2025 to 11th March 2026. So some of the positive influences of the Jupiter might get delayed or disturbed. But don't worry, still you might get much of the good influences of Jupiter. Even Saturn also helps to have you a pretty good income, even though you might face to, you might have to work hard or put more effort to get there. Saturn governs your luck and profession as it owns 9th and 10th houses respectively. So the Saturn's present position in the 11th house is a good place for you to have positive influences for your profession and luck. But the Rahu is already in your 10th house, so that will disturb the stability or consistency of your profession time to time. Sometimes gains, but sometimes losses. Sometimes ups and sometimes downs. On the other hand, Ketu gives you troubles for your properties, income or place of residence. You might not be in a satisfactory state about them, or you are experiencing troubles or losses on them. There will be malefic influences for your education, your children, then for your love affairs. Lord of your ascendant or Lord of your lagna is the Venus, because you are a Taurus ascendant, so the Lord of the lagna is Venus. But the Venus is in debilitated state in your 5th house these days up to 2nd November. So you have some setbacks in certain areas of your life in these days. And especially it is debilitated in your 5th house, which resembles your children, your love affairs and also your education. But now on 2nd November, the Venus moves to the 6th house and becomes strong, because 6th house belongs to Venus. By the time the Venus moves to the 6th house, the debilitated Sun is already there. But the Venus will grow your appetite more on sweet foods and kind of like a variety of foods, sometimes for junk foods, and inviting troubles for poor health. Means that will affect your health badly. Debilitated Sun in your 6th house up to 16th November means negative influences for your 4th house, because your 4th house resembles your properties, your residence and also your feelings, emotions. So those will affect negatively, because Ketu is already there and the Lord of the 4th house is already debilitated up to 16th November. But on 16th November, Sun will move to the 7th house, but still Ketu will be there in your 4th house in long run. When the good planets aspect the 4th house or moves there, then the positive influences would be more than the negative influences, or they will diminish some of the negative influences exerted by Ketu. But moving the Venus to the 6th house and becomes somewhat powerful will benefit you in economical, that means financial gains. So this is the common reading for the Taurus ascendants with regard to the transit of Mars. But when it comes to your personal astrology reading or personalized astrology reading, that will be more accurate than this, because it is based on your own birth chart. Because your own birth chart resembles the exact positioning of planets at the time of your birth, and that will be the screenshot of the sky where the planets were positioned at that particular time. So when it comes to your destiny, your birth chart resembles your possible destiny in the future, but it's not fixed. You can change it. That's why the astrology guided you over thousands of years in east and west part of the world. People believed that, people used it to find out the possible positive and negative things come ahead in their lives. So once they knew those forecastings, they can plan well, they can prepare well early, and then execute their plans and eradicate the or minimize the negative influences and get the maximum benefits of the positive things to come ahead. So use the astrology to show your pathway to the success.